Hi, this is Ellen Wright from the Wright Family Law Group, and I'm going to talk today about my 5 top strategies on how to successfully divorce a narcissist. If being married to a narcissist isn't hard enough, try getting a divorce from one. Going through a divorce can bring out the worst in anyone, but if your soon-to-be ex has narcissistic personality tendencies, you can expect these to increase the stress of your divorce situation exponentially. The word narcissist is used a lot in casual conversation these days, but what does it mean exactly? Narcissism at its core is the complete self-obsession or self-involvement to the degree that it causes the person to completely ignore the needs of everyone else around them. While everyone might show occasional selfish behavior or narcissistic tendencies, true narcissists regularly disregard people's feelings without any care or concern. A narcissist also doesn't understand the effect of their behavior on others, nor do they even really care. As most people are aware, there are no real winners or losers in divorce proceedings. The family courts in Massachusetts always encourage parties to arrive at a separation agreement that's fair and reasonable to everyone involved and that's in the best interest of the children. But for someone suffering from narcissistic personality disorder, they don't share these objectives. Their only real concern in divorce court is to win or to somehow use the court to make the other person suffer. Although divorcing a narcissist is going to be difficult, it's not impossible. If you want to survive divorcing your narcissistic soon-to-be ex, follow these 5 key strategies to get you through the process. Number 1, document everything. Narcissists may try to destroy important documents. Gathering important financial records and documentation is important in any divorce case, but if you're married to a narcissist, gathering these documents early on is especially crucial. Because narcissists don't care how their behavior affects other people, they aren't concerned that your financial destruction is going to be detrimental to you and the children. As a matter of fact, this is all the more reason they're likely to use finances as a weapon against you. Most divorce attorneys in Massachusetts like to see at least 3 years of solid financial records. So make sure that you get all of that secured as best you can before you file. Number 2, work on getting witnesses. Massachusetts family courts look at the conduct of the parties during the course of the marriage when making a determination about how assets and liabilities should be divided. If there are other people who've witnessed your ex's abusive behavior, you need to let your attorney know at the outset of the case. Create a list of witnesses describing in detail what each witness knows. Also make a list of any potential witnesses that you think your ex might call. Keep a log of any conversations or encounters you've had with any potential witnesses or your ex. Make sure to include the date, time, the subject matter, and who was present for the conversation. If there was any action taken as a result of the conversation, make sure you document what it was. Number 3, remain calm. You must remain calm at each court appearance or meeting involving your ex. Remember that narcissists do and say egregious things in order to upset people because it gives them a sense of power and importance. Don't give your narcissist what he or she wants. When communicating with your ex, harness your coping skills so that you can remain calm. Less emotional ammunition you give your narcissist, the less pleasure they're going to get out of harassing you. This is especially important if you've got kids to think of. By remaining in control of your emotions, you're going to appear as the more stable, level-headed parent to a judge. Number 4, set firm boundaries. Narcissists don't have or maintain healthy boundaries. Because they lack empathy and have a strong sense of entitlement, boundaries are viewed as something that get in the way of their selfish objectives. Setting boundaries can be really difficult, especially if your ex is trying to make you look bad in court or is using the kids as leverage against you. Do not respond to narcissistic threats. If your ex is making threats, you need to let your lawyer know right away and let them handle it. You can also expect a fair amount of gaslighting, so it's important that you're not manipulated or coerced into apologizing for anything that's not your fault but your ex is trying to blame you for. Setting and maintaining boundaries with a narcissist can be super difficult, so it's important that you reach out to your lawyer right away if you're having difficulty with this. You can expect your ex to push back against the boundaries that you set, but if you want to stop the cycle of abuse and disrespect, you need to stand your ground in order to stop your ex from usurping control. Number 5, limit direct communication. Communicating with a narcissist is tricky business. You can expect your ex to take any communication and try to twist it out of context so they can later use it against you in court. Narcissists reject criticism and do not respond well to even harmless, constructive feedback. Even if you try to be super careful with your words, you can expect your ex to become annoyed or agitated even when there's no real reason for it. Because there are so many pitfalls associated in communicating with a narcissist, it's best to limit all direct communication. The best way to do this is not to have any in-person or phone discussions with your ex, and to keep all answers limited to yes or no and in writing only. Most family law lawyers are very adept at handling difficult personalities, but if you've got a narcissist on your hands, your divorce can get super ugly really fast. If you are dealing with a narcissistic ex and are facing the prospect of divorce, download our complimentary e-guide, 5 Key Strategies on How to Divorce a Narcissist Today. To discuss your situation a little more in depth, give us a call at 978-851-2291 or reach out to us on our website at rightfamilylawgroup.com.